Hello Cancers, or welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reads are. Okay, today we are doing a life journey read. Where is your life journey currently? Where is it taking you? We'll also be doing a manifestation read. Give you some advice about that if you are doing it wrong, how you're manifesting, what you're manifesting about, etc, etc. I will be putting an incoming person out of this tarot deck who is this is not a tarot deck, it's an ordinary deck of cards. That will be who is connected somehow to your life journey and your manifestations. The universe is making me shuffle like hell for it. Yeah, it is connected to the moon. Okay, your ruling body in the sky, if you are into astrology and all that, but we don't really do that here, because here the moon is actually the card for Pisces in tarot. So there you go, that's one reason astrology don't work in tarot. You've got the perfect card for Cancerian, and well, it don't fit in the order, so they made it Pisces instead. Anyway, all that foolery out of the way. Yeah, the moon. Your life journey is a bit of a mystery to you at the moment. You're either not sure what you want to do, where you want to go, or the path you are following, you just don't know what it is about, where it's taking you, or anything. Okay, this moon is all linked to the new moon in Leo read I done. It was an all signs overview. If this read doesn't resonate with you, then go and check that read out and see if anything else resonates with you. Maybe you're not working from a sun sign or rising sign. Maybe you're working from a north node or a Jupiter. Who knows? But you probably will soon find out when you check out your birth chart, see if anything else resonates with you, and go for that read instead. Okay then, while I'm doing this little bit, let's see what goes with the moon. We have got the Page of Cups. So it could be some form of new love. Maybe you don't see the path for love or anything like that at the moment. And your card, while we're talking about cards for star signs, the Chariot. That isn't anything to do with Cancerian. It might be an older Cancerian. We have got an Eight of Hearts out, which would be an older water sign. But it is more to do with like victories you never saw coming, victories you never thought you would get. Okay, maybe this is something coming back from the past, which was long dead, long time ago. You thought it was all over, but there has been an ember of life within that connection somewhere, and it is now being fanned by the winds of love and coming back towards you. Okay, the way we'll do the energies is just there is the energies of your life journey. This is what you don't see coming about your life journey. Just there is the energies of your manifestations, and just here is what you don't see coming about your manifestations. This is the energy of the person that we are dealing with. We'll get some clarifiers out of there. Before I go much further, I would just like to point out that this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't, don't worry too much. If you do not like this reading, or if you do not like my style, or if there is something you could see could improve this, sound quality, lighting, whatever, feel free, give it the thumbs down, let me know in the comments, and I will be able to address the situation, as long as it's something I can address. Okay, if you do like it, well, let me know in the comments why you like it. Maybe it's my funky style of doing tarot readings, whatever, I don't mind. Okay, to start with, we have got a King of Swords. The King of Swords, well, you know the truth. You know you're on some sort of life journey. After all, you are spiritual enough to be watching a tarot reading. You may have accidentally come onto this channel, but hell, you're still here after I've done a couple of minutes of rambling. So yeah, you know the truth. You know you're on some sort of journey. You know you're destined to go somewhere. You're destined to do something. You know that there's something more special for you than what you are currently doing at the moment. And you are currently taking action upon this. Okay, I'm a Cancerian sun. So in this particular case, yeah, I am. I'm starting a second, or I've started a second YouTube channel. It's still a fledgling. It's still trying to get itself off the floor. I'm still thinking of new ideas to put in it. I'm actually still trying to find time to put onto that channel and concentrate on that channel, because with my workload, my family load, and everything else what goes on in my life, yeah, I tend to bite off more than I chew, or can chew. And trust me, if you know me and you've seen how much I can eat, you know I can chew a lot. Anyway, getting back to your reading, because this isn't a reading for me, because, well, me, like most other tarot readers, find it really difficult to put on ourselves. This is yours. This is knowing the truth and acting upon the truth, taking some form of action, maybe going and seeing some sort of professional, maybe a solicitor, maybe an accountant, maybe a librarian, to help you get going with things. Okay, what you don't see coming is the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to say easy street. Easy street. Yeah, you don't see easy street coming. You don't see how comfortable. Actually, maybe you don't see how comfortable you already are in your life to be doing this new thing, to be finding this information out. The other thing is how comfortable and how easy this will become once you start taking the action. Yeah, once you break the ice and you see that first person, you will find it so much easier to go to the second and the third and the fourth, to gather this information in, to do whatever you need. Yeah, you know the truth about your life journey and you're now taking the action upon it. Okay, manifesting, the Page of Pentacles. Well, this is telling us maybe you're manifesting for, well, as maybe sort of immaturely. Maybe you don't really believe in manifestations. Let me just clear my throat. Sorry about that. Maybe you don't really believe in manifestation and how it works and all that. And maybe you're doing a small bit of like academic research into it as well, to see if you can improve how to manifest for yourself. Okay, and what you don't see coming is strength. Maybe your manifesting actually brings you a hell of a lot you were not expecting, and then you're needing the strength and courage to actually deal with it all. Remember, the whole idea behind manifesting is the fact that we create our own universes around us by whatever we think, what our daydreams are, our musings. All this stuff goes out to the universe, and the universe makes it appear. Okay, and so if you keep manifesting for all sorts of shit, then you're gonna get that shit eventually. And this is the strength to deal with the shit. So maybe you've manifested some sort of shit in your life, maybe not intentionally, maybe it was, I don't know, daydreaming about how you're gonna deal with a situation at work, and you get put in that position. You get given the opportunity to deal with it, how you manifested it. And you have the strength. Do you have the strength to follow it through? Do you have the strength to maybe pull away from that and go the other way? Because maybe that's what you need the strength for. Okay, four swords for this older water sign. This older water sign may be up to about 9-10 years older than you. Okay, they're in this energy of healing. They're not doing much at the moment. So if they are, or how they're connected to you in this life journey, or you're manifesting, it's a case that, well, they're not actually showing up much in it because they're concentrating on sorting themselves out. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out for all this. Did I mention it is a general read? I did mention it's a general read, yeah. It may or may not resonate with you. That's fantastic. Just get that out of the way. So, while we're jumping in about this, the King of Swords, a little bit more about this King of Swords, your life journey. Your life journey could also be saying that you have actually reached the pinnacle of your career, so to speak. With the King of Swords, you are like the authority within that field, maybe just locally, but you are the authority within that field. So we got the Ace of Swords. Well, that's the truth I was talking about. It's a truthful new beginning. You're wanting to maybe start things from the truth, or begin on a truthful note with someone. Maybe you're sitting down with the solicitor and you're giving them all the truth, all the the lies you have been telling other people and yourself about whatever you need a solicitor for. Maybe you got caught speeding, I don't know. You're coming clean. You're telling your solicitor everything. You're kind of using your solicitor maybe as a little bit of a confidant / confessionist, a priest, that would be. With the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands coming out. No, it's not the Four of Wands. What the hell? Where's the Four of Wands? It's got to be around here somewhere for me to be saying that. I've got most of the fours down here. Well, no, it's not in the bottom few. But the Four of Wands... Well, the Four of Wands is commitment. You're committing to it, okay? You're committing to this new, truthful you, so to speak. And, well, I suppose the Four of Wands is also the start. It's a new beginning. It's a new you. You're coming to an end of an old cycle. You're starting a new cycle in it, but this cycle is all personalized on you, okay? This new journey you might be starting is all about you, self-discovery and the like. But with the Four of Cups... I think that's the realisation that there is something missing from your life. Most depictions of the Four of Cups would be someone sitting there, they've got 3 cups full of various different things, and they're thinking about a 4th cup, or someone's offering them a 4th cup, or the universe is offering them a 4th cup, but they're not paying attention to it. That's where the disappointment comes in for the Four of Cups, but this particular one is the fact that you're missing something. The universe is there offering you what you're missing, but you haven't really picked up, you haven't quite put your finger on what you're missing. You know you're missing something, but you don't know what it is. Justice is crossing this. For some of you, this is to get justice. This will be those of you who are seeking out solicitors' advice and lawyers and I don't know, whatever else you call them in your part of the world. The ones who deal with all the legal mumbo jumbo of when you've been needing them. Okay. So yeah, the justice, that's literally connecting to that. You're trying to get justice, and for those of you where there isn't any sort of justice issue, legal issue involved in this, you're actually just trying to balance things out, become a better you. Okay. What you don't see coming, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, let's put that justice back in there, shall we? Because I don't normally keep the crossing cards out, so why should I start now? So, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, what you don't see coming is, well, this could be a person, this could be someone who is very comfortable within their life. So if it was the solicitor, the lawyer, the legislator, whatever it may be for you, yeah, it's someone who's like very good. They're well established. They may even throw you a freebie, a pro bono, I think it's called in the States. Because, well, they have the wealth they need. They don't need any more wealth. They're not stupid. They won't turn it down if it's given to them in any way. But they don't need it. They're not chasing it. So they're not sort of like wealth orientated, and they're sort of happy within their whole life. They're just, everything is good. Now you've noticed I have stopped shuffling. I've just put the deck down. There's a reason, because there was a card hanging out of this. It flipped as I was shuffling. Okay. So what you don't see coming is the Empress and the King of Cups. Now, this is telling us that either this person you don't see coming to help you, it could be them, maybe, might not, and it could be why they're not in your life journey at the moment, because they're still in a resting stage. Okay, so they're coming forth, and this person is, well, an Empress. They're someone who's very, very sort of like goes with the flow of things. They're very positive. They bring in all the good stuff. They're very fertile. What they put their hands to tends to bear fruit in any way you think about it. So if they're a gardener, they're very good at gardening, and they get big bumper crops because they know what they're... Anne of all trades. There you go. Someone like that. That's a YouTube channel. You can go and check it out if you like gardening. She's got lots of useful tips on how to get your soil up to scratch. But anyway, someone like her, they're very good at what they do. They're very comfortable in what they're doing. They've been doing it for a long time, and they're comfortable enough now to be doing a YouTube channel and trying to teach other people how to do it. They're very fruitful and bountiful. They're going to bring everything in for you. And with the King of Cups, it could be talking about love. It could be a love connection, or it could be just someone who's a bit of a diplomat. and they might be talking on your behalf. They might be being an intermediary. They might be fighting for your corner. For those of you, again, who don't need a person, this isn't about a person coming into your life. This is about your journey. So maybe this is you getting towards that Empress level, becoming yourself, that comfortable within one's own surroundings, comfortable within one's self. And because you're comfortable in one's surroundings and yourself, you start trusting your intuition more. You start going with the flow of the universe, like this comes your way and you, yeah, no, that's not good. And then something else comes your way and it's, oh yeah, well, I'll take that one. We'll run with that. We'll see where that goes. Yeah. To the outside world, it makes you look lucky. Things come to you just when you need them. God, that's a stroke of luck, isn't it? Oh dear, I ain't got the money to pay for my rent this week. Oh, I just found a lottery ticket. Oh God, that's £2,000. Fantastic. I can pay for my rent this week. Excellent. Yeah, you appear lucky, but it's not. It's because you're just going with the flow of things. Obviously, you bought the lottery ticket ages ago. You left it in your pocket. You forgot about it. Okay, because the universe didn't want you spending that money earlier, because it knew you needed it for that rent. Thus, you find it when you need it. It's going with the flow of the universe, but to the outside world, it looks lucky. So you'll be getting more into this energy. You'll be becoming more fertile. It could possibly be a pregnancy. Maybe you're becoming pregnant, but you have to remember, from the universe's point of view, that could be just an idea you have for a business, or a plan for your garden, or decorating your house in your head, which hasn't actually got out into the 3D world yet. Okay, so it's like an embryonic thought, if you will, and it's developing and growing in your mind before it gets released into the 3D world. So remember, all because I say a word doesn't mean it's literally that word. Love, for instance, multiple different meanings of love. Divorce, yeah, you're thinking, oh, well, I'm happily married. Well, yes, you may be. I'm not talking about a divorce from your spouse. You might be divorcing a job, or you're legally getting out of it. That's kind of what basically a divorce means. Things like that. Marriage, you're legally getting into a contract. Okay. And so with the King of Cups as well, this could be that you are a little bit hesitant to show your love to people or a situation. But that's okay, because as an Empress and a Queen of Pentacles, you'll just be oozing that love out anyway. What's going to be driving you in the future down your new path is the King of Pentacles, the success, and also the divine counterpart to that Queen of Pentacles. Justice up here. You're getting balance, okay? You're getting a masculine and feminine balance within yourself, which is then opening up multiple doors for you on your journey. Crossing this is the world. Basically, you're tying up this part of the journey, yeah, getting into that energy of the Empress. Okay, if you want more information about energy of the Empress, go on to any Google site, any sort of tarot site. Just Google the Empress, qualities of the Empress, tarot card Empress, whatever, and just read all that, because there's more about it than I can actually spill out in one video. Okay, you'll be sitting here for ages thinking, get on with the reading, shut up. So you've got the world crossing this King of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands as well. So as I said, this will be opening many doors for you. You'll be becoming successful in more than one way. Okay, but this is if you balance yourself out. Okay, because obviously we all have free will. We can get in the universe's way all the time, quite often do. That's why we end up not with the person we're meant to be with. That's why we end up going for things we like instead of things we want. All that malarkey, because we got given the choice. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, your manifestation. Yes, you could be manifesting from a immature way. Okay, or you could be looking into manifesting and how it all works for your future. Yeah, obviously. Okay. So you're manifesting for some form of person or thing to connect to within life. Maybe you feel like you're set loose at the moment. You're afloat and you're looking for an anchor. Okay. And you want it kind of long term. The Knight of Cups isn't, all the knights are action cards. It's out looking for love. It's out to give this cup of love, which the King of Cups has given it, It's charged it to go and find the person to give this cup of love to. Okay, that's what the Knight is doing. It's looking for love. So you're manifesting love into your life. And with the Two of Cups, you're manifesting a soulmate at the very least. You're kind of probably throwing out words like twin flame, deep soul connections, and things like that. But at the very least, you want someone who's like bound to you on a soul level, sort of understands you without having to tell them everything about yourself and things like that. With the Page of Pentacles, there, maybe this is someone you've had in your life before. You're trying to manifest someone back into your life. And that's why we're coming up with a small apology. You're offering out something to them to try to entice them back in. And crossing this is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune talks about like the energy changing and things getting better and the like, but I'm actually getting off this. This is not the first time. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune goes round and round. It does cycles. It's suggesting to me that you've been here before. You've been in this position before with this person you're manifesting for, or you're manifesting back to a position you've been in with this person before. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune is slowly ticking round towards that. Six of Cups is crossing that, which is talking about, like, as I said, it might be someone you've been with in the past, someone you've had some sort of relationship in the past. It's thinking of past happy times is what most books would tell you it is, but it is also a soul connection card. And there is more than one you're thinking about, though. And that could be why we're also on a pentacle level, a page level of doing this, because you haven't defined down to just one thing. You could be giving the universe a little bit too much for your order, so to speak. It'd be a bit like going into a restaurant and asking for a steak, medium rare, but then saying, oh, I want my fried onions to be translucent, not burn, and I want my mushrooms to be slightly al dente or something like that. You're giving far too much information for what you actually want, and it gets a little bit confusing. Okay, trust me, I ordered a burger from the local takeaway the other day. I asked for lettuce and cucumber for the salad. I didn't want the onion, didn't want the red cabbage today, just the lettuce and the cucumber. And I got onion and cucumber. Yeah, you've given them more information, it gets more confusing. Okay, that's why I try to keep these as brief and basic as I can as well. That's why I strip out all the astrology from the shit. Okay, so we have got the Magician and the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is an energy of spying. What you don't see coming is possibly the results of spying. Maybe with this Strength is you're trying not to spy on this person. You're trying not to look at their social media. You're trying to just let them live their life while you're manifesting them back into your life. And with the Magician, it's the same. Well, this is good. It's ready to happen. The Wheel of Fortune was saying that we're ticking round back towards that time when it can happen. And the Magician is saying, yes, it's you're in, not right now, but what you don't see coming is there will be a time when it is ready. It's ready to strike, which makes this page actually keep an eye on the social medias. Keep an eye on what their life is doing, because there will be the clues in it. The universe will obviously throw you signs as well. Maybe you're doing a long journey and every traffic light you go through is green. Yeah, it's telling you to go, go, go. It's not telling you to go on your journey. It's not telling you to that I'm just being nice to you today and I'm getting you to your destination quicker. It's saying go for everything in life. Yeah, now is the time to get what you want. Now is the time to make this Empress energy come into its own. Now is the time to maybe get your manifestation if you want it. Now is the time to go and strike while the iron is hot. Okay, and with the Strength card there, with the Strength there is always a fear. There's always a fear that it might not work. Yeah, this woman on the Strength card, well, it looks like she's about to punch the lion in the face. It's sort of suggesting that she was strong enough to tackle a lion. Okay, but the lion's grinning away, so she could be just tickling the lion's chest. But there's always, it's a wild animal, yeah? There's always the fear that the lion might turn on you, Okay, think of how many times you stroke your domestic kitty and you're tickling its belly and it's loving it and it's loving it, and then all of a sudden its teeth and claws are all in you. Okay, because all of a sudden it didn't want it anymore, and that's domesticated. Okay, so crossing this in the future is the Fool. It's the new journey. Remember, this was a new journey coming about, a new thing coming into fruition with that Empress and everything. This is the new journey. I talked about like ideas forming in your head, being pregnant with an idea, or possibly being pregnant with pregnancy. This would be the ideas coming out, the baby's coming out. It's the new journey. It's the new stage. Okay, and again, the universe will give you clues and indications that this is the time. Okay, if you want some ideas of what signs mean and things, you can go and check out my Signs on Sunday channel playlist. Okay, there's about 26 different videos on there. I literally went through the alphabet on various different things and what signs they could possibly mean to you, and generally what signs they indicate and things like that. They'll dive into them if you're dreaming about them, if you see them, if you're sort of getting inclinations of them. Okay, so what's going on with the person, this 8 of Hearts, and however this person may be for you, because it may be your professional you're looking for, it may be the person you're manifesting, it could be any of those things. And there's a Page of Pentacles, so it's kind of linking us up that way. It could be the person you're manifesting into your life. And the 8 of Cups, coincidentally, would be the 8 of Hearts in a tarot deck. No, in a playing card. It's the second time I've called it a tarot deck, isn't it? It is a tarot deck to a certain extent. All the playing cards in the world originated from tarot. Okay, tarot was around before playing cards. Well, so people say. Could be the other way around. Don't know. Yeah, but it's basically they used the decks to turn it into a game. It's it's a bit like when maybe someone's put a legal block on something. You can't do tarot because it's witchcraft. Okay, I'll play a game with them instead. Let's play a game with these tarot cards. I deal you out some, I deal me out some, and we're put down and we formulate this game we play, and whatever you've got left in your hand is, well, your future, but we won't talk about that because that then becomes witchcraft. Yeah, it's kind of like how things manifest, how things work, how things evolve. Anyway, Page of Pentacles, talking about the Page of Pentacles, talking about your manifestations. You're manifesting the 8 of Hearts. So you're probably manifesting an older water sign of some description. Doesn't have to be. This could be just for 1 or 2 of you, and the others are all different things. But this was the bulk of it. Okay. But they're in a resting, healing energy at the moment. The Page of Pentacles is maybe they're doing a little bit of research. Maybe they're looking into things as well. Maybe they're looking into you and your life a little bit. Not quite as much as this Page of Swords is, but that's kind of like a lesser spine energy, the Page of Pentacles. And with the 8 of Cups, well, maybe they're moving away from the spine and moving towards more reality things. Okay, just remember, thinking about someone, dreaming about them, imagining what your life would be like with them, that's all a form of spine on their energies. You're putting on their energies and using their energies to formulate what life would be like with them. Okay, so maybe they're thinking of moving away. They could be moving away from this healing stage. They could be moving away from their home, their job. They could be coming back or going on a holiday. The 8 of Cups generally means some sort of physical movement. Okay, and normally away from something that isn't working for them and moving towards something that is. Okay, let's see what's crossing this. Is the 5 of Cups. Well, I would imagine that's what they're moving away from. They're moving away from the loss, the sorrow, whatever hurt them in the first place. Something had to have hurt them to be putting them into a healing energy. Now, again, that could be a broken heart. Yeah, break up with someone they thought was their forever person, but it could be a broken arm. Okay, and they're moving away from the loss and the sorrow, the time they've lost with their broken arm, the sports they haven't been able to play and all that, and now their arm is healing. They're moving towards getting back to their normal activities. Okay, because in most depictions of the 5 of Cups, 3 of these cups would be spilt over. Yeah, the time lost, the drink lost, the whatever's lost, they lost their taste for something, but there's still 2 cups still standing, the Two Cups. Again, linking us over there. The coming together of two energies, the Two of Cups out of the tarot deck. But it could also just be the new things they haven't tried yet, or the new things they found out they liked while they've been in an energy of loss and they're healing. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with all. Oh no, actually, I'll tell you what, let's see what your older water sign would like to say to you. This is a new deck. I kind of had this made for me, mainly because my handwriting is terrible, and with my dyslexia, I find spelling and things hard. So some of these things would have been atrociously spelt, and maybe me and 90% of dyslexic people would understand what it means, but unfortunately the world isn't made up of 90% dyslexics and 10% literate people, is it? It's made up of kind of like the other way round. Yeah. So let's see what your person would like to say to you. I had, as I was saying, I had these cards produced for me, but I sort of worked out with the universe what I wanted on these cards. The universe gave me ideas, and it just popped into my head and floated in, floated out again, as most signs and ideas do. And yeah, so I put them down on a list. They're free. They're free. It's kind of an invitation for you to deliver that cup your knight is so desperately seeking the person to give to. And on the bottom of the deck, the answer is yes. Okay, so here is my cup of love. Do you want to take it? Yes, I'm free. Okay, they might still be healing. It might be a little while before they fully open up to you, but they're currently free. The energies are currently suggesting that it is time to go. It's time to do this. Okay, so that is the end of your read. Hopefully, as I said beforehand, it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it don't worry too much. Go and check out the All Signs Overview. Will be a link in the description. I will try to put a link for the Signs on Sunday I do, and hopefully I will have time coming up soon when I get less busy with work to do the next 26. So I'll go through the alphabet again, doing slightly different ones for slightly different letters and all that. And we'll do another round of them. So hopefully that will get done as well. If you didn't like this read for any reason, well, you can hit the thumbs down button. I'm a big boy. I can take that. That's absolutely fine. Oh, if you did like the read, give it a thumbs up. Let me in the algorithm know you liked it. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because then you can add your energies to the tarot team's energies, which is all pouring up, and that give you generally better readings from my channel, because you're inputting your energy into the system as well. If you want to share this out with someone, you can do so. That will help my channel know, and along with the other before mentioned things you can do with likes, chats, any other way you would like to support my channel, that becomes financial. You can donate to me with a donation link in my main page. You can leave super chats and super comments and super stickers, I think they're called. Or you could become a member of my channel. There isn't much in the way of my membership contents yet, but I am building on it. One of the perks of being a member of my channel is you will get the monthly overviews and my full moon, new moon overviews a little bit earlier than everyone else on the public channel. Okay, and I am starting to do monthly overviews for individual star signs on that particular part of my platform as well. Okay, until the next time we meet again. Oh, and if you want to get a personal reading of me, just email me on SII78, that's SII78 at AOL.com, and we'll get a reading done for you. Okay, until the next time you are on one of my videos, you all be good out there, Cancerians.